Welcome, my fellow financial adventurers. Are you ready to learn how to make money work for you like a true titan of industry? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the brilliant mind of the legendary Henry Ford, a man who didn't just build cars, he built wealth, success, and a legacy that still influences the world today. With 15 powerful strategies, we're going to break down how you can take the same mindset and make money work for you, just like Ford did. So grab a notebook because you're about to unlock the wisdom that could take your financial game to the next level. But first, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get ready to drive your financial success forward. Ready? Let's dive into Henry Ford's top strategies to make money work for you. We all have a natural gift, something we do better than most people without even trying. For Henry Ford, it was mechanics. As a child, he would take apart watches and machines just to see how they worked. And then, here's the kicker. He would actually put them back together. This wasn't just a quirky childhood habit. It was a glimpse into the genius that would revolutionize the automotive world. Ford understood early on that if he could master his natural abilities, he could turn that talent into something that would make money work for him for the rest of his life. So, how does this apply to you? Well, you don't need to be a mechanical genius to unlock your financial potential. The key is finding your natural talents. Maybe you have a head for numbers, maybe you're a creative problem solver, or maybe you're great at bringing people together. Whatever it is, your talent is your starting point. Once you identify it, invest in it, refine it, and use it to drive your success. Ford didn't just stick to what he was good at. He relentlessly improved his craft. He knew that to make money work for you, you have to make your talent work for you first. And that's where the magic starts. Once you identify your natural talent, you're no longer just working for money. Your talent is setting the stage for money to work for you. Everyone loves a good success story, but here's the truth. Success often begins in the face of adversity. Henry Ford knew a thing or two about adversity. Orphaned at the age of 12, he was forced to grow up fast, with little more than his curiosity and determination to guide him. But rather than letting his circumstances defeat him, Ford used his challenges as fuel. He moved to Detroit at 16 to pursue his passion for mechanics, leaving the family farm behind and choosing a path that was anything but easy. It was this resilience, this ability to push through hard times, that laid the foundation for his future success. Now, I know what you're thinking. How does this help me make money work for me? Simple. Adversity teaches you resilience. When you hit a financial setback, whether it's a failed investment or a bad business deal, you have two choices. You can either let it stop you, or you can use it to become stronger and smarter. Ford's life teaches us that every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. The more you overcome, the more you sharpen your ability to navigate future financial hurdles. So next time life throws a curveball, remember, adversity is not a roadblock, it's a stepping stone. Use it to fuel your growth, just like Ford did, and you'll soon find that even your toughest moments can turn adversity into opportunity. One of the most common mistakes people make is thinking that they know enough. But here's the reality. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Henry Ford may not have had a college degree, but what he did have was a relentless curiosity and a hunger to learn. Whether it was studying engines, improving factory efficiency, or perfecting his products, Ford never stopped educating himself. His famous moving assembly line wasn't the product of luck. It was the result of countless hours of learning, experimenting, and refining his ideas. So how do you use this principle? Simple. You keep learning. The world is changing at an incredible pace, and the skills that make money today might not be the same ones that do it tomorrow. Whether it's picking up a new skill, learning about investments, or staying on top of technological advancements, continuous learning is the fuel that powers your financial engine. Henry Ford didn't sit back and coast once he became successful. He stayed curious, stayed informed, and kept innovating. And that's what you need to do. Knowledge is the ultimate currency, and the more you invest in yourself, the more your money works for you. If there's one thing we can all learn from Henry Ford, it's this. The crowd isn't always right. In fact, the crowd is often dead wrong. While everyone else in his time was focused on railroads, Ford saw the future in automobiles. It was a bold move. People thought he was crazy for betting on a fad like cars. But Ford wasn't one to follow the crowd. He blazed his own trail. And guess what? He didn't just change the car industry, he created it. That's the kind of mindset that makes money work for you. The lesson here is that if you want to succeed financially, you have to be willing to go against the grain. Don't just follow the trends because they're popular. In fact, some of the best opportunities lie in places that others haven't yet explored. Whether it's a new investment opportunity, a business venture, or a career move, sometimes the road less traveled leads to the greatest rewards. Ford's willingness to take a different path is what allowed him to build one of the largest empires in history. So don't be afraid to chart your own course. Sometimes the best way to make money work for you is to blaze a trail where no one else has dared to go. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far and want more content like this, comment the word "more" so I'll notice. All right, guys. Henry Ford's next proven strategy is to innovate continuously. Ford didn't just build cars, he built them better than anyone else. He's most famous for revolutionizing the assembly line, a system that allowed him to produce vehicles faster, cheaper, and more efficiently than his competitors. But here's the thing. Ford wasn't the first person to make cars, and he wouldn't have been the last. What set him apart was his drive to innovate continuously. He wasn't content with good enough. He was always looking for ways to do things better. Take Gwynne Shotwell, the president and COO of SpaceX. She didn't just help launch rockets, she pushed SpaceX to innovate by dramatically lowering the cost of space exploration with reusable rockets. Under her leadership, SpaceX became the first company to successfully reuse a rocket booster, which not only revolutionized the space industry, but also made space more accessible. Like Ford, Shotwell knew that innovation is the key to staying ahead. So, how does this apply to you? Well, whether you're investing, building a business, or working a job, the world is constantly changing. If you're not innovating, you're falling behind. To make money work for you, you need to be looking for ways to improve, whether it's optimizing your investments, learning new financial tools, or finding more efficient ways to manage your money. Henry Ford's assembly line didn't just make cars. It made money work for him by streamlining processes and creating efficiency. The lesson is simple. Keep innovating. The moment you stop moving forward is the moment you get left behind. Here's the harsh truth about success. You're going to fail. Probably more than once. Ford's first automotive company? Bankrupt. But did he let that stop him? Absolutely not. Ford viewed failure as an opportunity to learn, and he used the lessons from that failed venture to build Ford Motor Company into one of the most successful businesses of all time. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every time you fail, you learn something invaluable that will help you succeed next time. In fact, some of the most successful entrepreneurs and investors are the ones who have failed the most because they're not afraid to take risks. So, if you're serious about making money work for you, don't fear failure. Embrace it, learn from it. And most importantly, keep moving forward. As long as you're willing to fail forward, you'll always be on the path to financial success. One of the reasons Henry Ford stayed on top for so long is that he wasn't afraid to pivot. When the demand for kerosene dropped due to the rise of electricity, Ford didn't cling to a dying industry. Instead, he shifted his focus to gasoline-powered cars, a move that ultimately ensured his empire's survival. This ability to adapt to changing circumstances is one of the most valuable lessons we can learn when it comes to making money work for us. Think of how Reed Hastings pivoted Netflix from a DVD rental service to the streaming giant it is today. By adapting to changing technology, Hastings ensured Netflix's dominance in the entertainment industry. Whether it's shifting your investment strategy, changing business tactics, or adopting new technologies, flexibility is crucial to staying ahead. Like Ford, recognize when it's time to shift gears and adjust to a new path for financial success. The financial world is constantly changing, and if you want to stay ahead, you need to be willing to adapt. Whether it's adjusting your investment strategy, shifting career paths, or spotting new trends before they hit the mainstream, your ability to pivot is what will keep you financially secure. Ford didn't just make cars, he made smart moves in response to the changing market. and you can do the same. To make money work for you, stay flexible, stay informed, and never be afraid to pivot when necessary. All right, let's dive into the next strategy, and that is surround yourself with talented people. Ford may have been the face of Ford Motor Company, but he wasn't a one-man show. One of his greatest strengths was his ability to surround himself with a talented and loyal team. From his engineers to his business partners, Ford understood that success was a team effort. He didn't just hire people to follow orders. He hired innovators, critical thinkers, and problem solvers. The takeaway here is that if you want to succeed, if you want to make money work for you, you need to surround yourself with the right people. Whether it's a mentor, a financial advisor, or a team of employees, the people you bring into your circle will directly impact your success. Ford knew that to build a billion-dollar empire, he needed more than just his own expertise. He needed the expertise of those around him. So, start building your winning team today and watch how it transforms your financial journey. Let's be real for a second. The road to financial success isn't always smooth. There will be bumps, roadblocks, and even dead ends. But here's where Henry Ford's mindset comes into play. He never gave up. No matter how many failures, setbacks, or challenges he faced, Ford kept going. And that's exactly why he succeeded. A great modern example of persistence is author Stephen King. Before he became a literary legend, King's manuscript for Carrie was rejected by over 30 publishers. Frustrated, he even threw the draft into the trash, but his wife, Tabitha, fished it out and encouraged him to keep pushing. Despite all those rejections, King didn't give up, and eventually Carrie was published, marking the beginning of one of the most successful writing careers in history. If King had given up after facing those initial setbacks, we might never have seen the dozens of best-selling novels he went on to write. When it comes to making money work for you, persistence is non-negotiable. There will be times when things don't go your way, investments tank, business ventures fail, or unexpected expenses drain your savings. But the key is to keep moving forward no matter what. Like Ford and King, you can't quit when things get tough. Stay persistent, stay focused, and keep pushing forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Persistence is what turns setbacks into comebacks. Now let's move on to the next money strategy, diversify wisely. Ford knew that his automotive empire was just one part of the bigger financial picture. While he built his fortune on cars, he also diversified into other industries like aviation and publishing. Why? Because he understood that putting all your eggs in one basket is risky. Diversification is a key strategy for long-term financial success. For you, that might mean diversifying your investments, stocks, real estate, or starting a side business. The point is, you want to spread out your risk. By diversifying, you ensure that no single setback can derail your entire financial future. Ford may have been an automotive genius, but he was also smart enough to know that one stream of income isn't enough to secure long-term wealth. So, diversify wisely and watch your money work for you across multiple avenues. All right, guys, let's move on to our next strategy. Your best asset is you. If there's one thing Henry Ford knew, it's that the best investment you can make is in yourself. Throughout his life, Ford never stopped learning, growing, or improving. He didn't just invest in machines, he invested in his own development as a leader, an innovator, and an entrepreneur. And here's the secret. The more you invest in yourself, the more your money works for you. Whether it's gaining new skills, improving your health, or expanding your network, the better you become, the more opportunities you create for yourself. So, don't hesitate to put time, money, and energy into your own growth. Ford didn't become a billionaire by accident. He became one because he invested in himself. And so can you. Henry Ford didn't get to the top by playing it safe. He took calculated risks, from betting on the Model T to implementing the moving assembly line. But here's the catch: Ford's risks weren't reckless. He did his homework, analyzed the potential outcomes, and took bold but smart steps toward success. In your own financial journey, taking risks is essential. But it's not about gambling. It's about making calculated decisions that have the potential to yield big rewards. Whether it's starting a business, investing in a new market, or taking on a challenging project, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Just make sure you've done the research and always have a backup plan. Moving forward to the next strategy, and that is, wealth takes time. Ford understood the importance of self-investment. Even after building his empire, he continued to learn, grow, and improve his leadership skills. He knew that the more he invested in himself, the more his company would thrive. Take a look at Bill Gates. Despite stepping away from Microsoft, Gates continues to invest in himself by expanding his knowledge in global health, technology, and philanthropy. Like Ford and Gates, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Whether it's improving your skills, expanding your knowledge, or taking care of your health, your personal growth will always pay off. When you invest in yourself, you increase your ability to make money work for you. The principle of compounding is real, and it's one of the most powerful forces in building wealth. Whether you're investing in the stock market, real estate, or your own business, the key is to be patient. The longer you let your investments grow, the bigger the payoff. So be patient, stay the course, and remember, slow and steady wins the race. Ford wasn't interested in making the most cars, he wanted to make the best cars. His commitment to quality over quantity is one of the reasons Ford Motor Company became a global powerhouse. People trusted Ford because they knew they were getting a product that was well-made and reliable. In your financial journey, the same principle applies. Focus on value, not volume. Whether it's choosing investments, launching a product, or managing your career, always prioritize quality. The more value you create, the more your money will work for you in the long run. Don't chase short-term gains, invest in long-term value. Henry Ford wasn't just focused on making cars, he was focused on leaving a legacy. His innovations didn't just make him rich, they changed the world. Ford's impact on manufacturing, transportation, and society continues to be felt today, long after his passing. A similar story can be seen with philanthropists like Andrew Carnegie, whose wealth didn't just benefit him, it funded libraries, universities, and social causes. The lesson here is clear. If you want to make money work for you, think beyond your immediate gains. Consider how your financial success can create lasting change, whether through generational wealth, charitable efforts, or innovations that make a difference. When you're working to make money work for you, think about the bigger picture. What kind of impact do you want to leave behind? Whether it's creating generational wealth for your family, starting a charitable foundation, or building a business that outlasts you, the key is to think beyond yourself. Ford's legacy isn't just in cars, it's in how he shaped the future. And you have the power to do the same. And there you have it, 15 powerful strategies to make money work for you, straight from the mind of Henry Ford. These aren't just tips for building wealth, they're principles for creating lasting success in every area of your life. So, which strategy are you going to start using today? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insights that will help you take control of your financial future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the strategies that make money work for you.